got a long drive today, so I want to make sure that the tires are at their optimal pressure. Looks like we're supposed to use 90 psi to get the max load rating. That's a little bit higher than the tires we had before, which were 80 psi. So I'm just going to get the air compressor out real quick and bring each one up to 90. So I had to show you guys this. I was just putting away my air compressor into its bag that it comes with, and I picked up the handle and it just completely disintegrated. It just turned into a powder. I don't even understand what's happening here. Anyway.
Were you at the beach?
I was packing up the RV. Can you show me what you have?
Yeah.
That looks really beautiful. Thanks for coloring me a cat. Somehow packing up always takes a lot longer than I expect. But it's about an hour after checkout and it's time to hit the road. We're heading up into Oregon. We're going to Coos Bay. It's been really nice being here in Crescent City because of the beach campsite. We did go pretty much every day to that beach and play there at least a little bit, so I'm glad we took advantage of that. Onward to Oregon.
My daddy, Alabama. Mama, Louisiana.
Bye-bye, Crescent City.
You're weird.
Really soon, we're going to be in Oregon. What do you think?
Oregon's past Blippi's house.
Blippi lives in Washington, so Oregon is on the way to Blippi. That's true.
We're gonna go past Oregon and come and meet him. I bet he has a pink house and blue house. His favorite color is orange and blue.
Any minute now, we're going to get into Oregon. There's going to be a sign
That says
says Oregon.
and Blippi.
Welcome to Oregon! Yeah, that was it. There's Blippi's house. They think we're on a journey to get to Blippi's house. Right now we're in Coos Bay, and we think maybe it got its name because it coos when you step like this on the sand. And it's something that makes this beach like no other beach we've ever been to. We came here last night right when we got in. Unfortunately, we didn't bring the camera, but it was so different looking last night. It was all foggy and the tide was way up. Coming here again today, it looks like a completely different beach. Both times it's absolutely beautiful and so much fun to hang out here, but you really get two different beaches when you come at high and low tide. Our campground is right over that little ridge right there, so we really just had a short walk to the beach. And on our way from our campsite, there's a cabin, like a camping cabin right there. Am I pointing to it?
Yeah, kind of.
And it just looks so nice to be able to sleep and wake up right on the ocean. You can also tent camp on the beach right here too. We think that one's the only cabin. It just looks so ideal to us that we were tempted to book it for tonight. But tonight on our way to the beach, we see that someone else booked it. And it's a newlywed couple on their honeymoon. That's the cabin right there, the honeymoon suite of the campground. And here's the campground, right on the beach.
Hey Lyndon, where's your favorite beach?
The one here.
The one here?
Yeah.
We're We're at Shore Acre State Park, and one of the attractions here is a beautiful botanical garden. So we're walking around looking at all the flowers. There's a rose garden. Maple and Olive especially really want to pick flowers and plants and also throw little pebbles in the pond. And I understand why. It's very tempting, and there's all these plants and things that they've never seen before.
Remember this one?
Yeah.
What's it called?
Oh, it says greenhouse up here.
Egg.
Agapanthus.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
It is? Oh wait, maybe it's not agapanthus. You're right, it is different. I was wrong. What is it really? What is this, Mama?
Now we're gonna go back to the entrance because I saw a sign saying beach access that way. And we've been hearing the sound of the waves, so the beach must be really close.
So big. They are huge.
Maple, you go with Mama.
Only one kid by a cliff at a time. Everybody got a nice turn.
We're packing up from Coos Bay, if that's how you pronounce it, and today we're heading to Newport, which is 2 hours away. So we're getting the feeling like we're moving too fast up the Oregon coast. We spent so much time in the redwoods that we really got to soak up everything about that region. So now it's making us feel like we're moving through the southern Oregon coast maybe a little too fast. When we were on our way here, we passed all these places that looked so great to stop and check out. We can't stop and check out everything. It's really hard to choose, especially if you've never been anywhere around here before. How do you know? So I just picked stuff that looked interesting on the map and that had an interesting sounding name. But the cool thing is we are coming back. This is a loop. We're going back to the Bay Area of California eventually. So if we really feel like we missed too much, we can just come right back down the Oregon coast if we want to. Last night we watched The Goonies. We started The Goonies. The Goonies takes place in Astoria, Oregon, and we're headed up that way. So that helped kind of set the mood and get us excited about the Oregon coast. There's other things that we're fans of that take place in this region. Like there's a video game called Life is Strange. And Michael and I, when Lyndon was a tiny baby, we got really into playing that together. And it all takes place on the Oregon coast. So we've got these references in our head that make us enjoy this territory even more. All right, guys, here goes Papa. You gonna say bye to the beach?
Bye, beach.
Bye, beach.
Bye, beach.
So we're doing a little emergency stop because everyone has to go potty that uses a potty, and then Olive's just crying. Good thing we have our home with us. Okay, so we just happen to be right... I know you have to go potty. We just happen to be passing a state park right when everybody started freaking out, so it's the perfect place to stop. There's even RV parking right here. Here comes Papa. So we can stop and have a picnic and walk to the lake and just have a fun little day adventure. It's gonna work out because we wouldn't be able to check into our next campsite this early anyway.
This beautiful day use area came along at the perfect time. We got some kids that need to go potty really bad, and my top priority right now is to make my second cup of coffee. Right, Lyndon?
Yeah.
Do you have to go potty?
Yeah, but can you show me the video of the dusty handle?
The dusty handle?
Yeah.
Sure. Let's look at it tonight. Okay, we got kids to use the bathroom and we got my coffee refilled. This is some kind of a day use area that requires a fee, so I'm gonna go and figure out this machine, pay for our spot here.
It's time to stop for lunch. So maybe we'll make a picnic and go walk down to that lake right now. Everything's just working out perfectly. So we'll just hang out here for a while. We can stay as long as we want, I guess. You guys can color. We usually have sandwiches while we're driving. This is way better. We just finished lunch in the Airstream. We're not gonna go on a proper hike. We're just gonna walk around a little bit to stretch our legs and get some fresh air. This is the first time we've done this pattern of a travel day where we get up, get ready and leave right away and then stop halfway. But it worked out perfectly. We were right next to a state park. We just pulled in. We got to have a cooked lunch on a travel day, which is a treat. And now we're walking around and just enjoying the scenery for a little bit before we get back in the car for the second half of our drive. It looks like this is a popular destination. There's a nice, calm, sunny beach over there. We got here just in time to get a parking spot.
That says what?
Dogs pooping with grown-ups
Gonna get all sandy if we
had
go up there.
to sit one day, had to poo. That says ducks go on the road.
Oh, okay.
That was a nice little pit stop. Okay, so the hard part about this stop is getting out of our parking spot, because when we arrived, there was barely anybody here, and now the whole parking lot's full. But we were lucky enough to run into the person that drives this really big motorhome right here. So he just backed up about 8 feet. And Michael's gonna try to make this turn. So it looks pretty tight, I don't know, but we're gonna give it a shot. And we've got the help of a few friendly people. Straighten out. And how's it right here? Awesome.
Your minivan okay?
I'll go check.
Okay.
Make sure my car's okay. Yep, totally clear here.
You guys doing a YouTube channel?